flesh was everywhere, bitten and bloody. There was a ravenous look in his eye, like he descended into unforgiving madness that only one who had seen true death could have. He looked at me as I stared in a horrid freeze. I felt us to scream, throw up, call for help, anything. However, to no avail. I am like a statue in a war, unmoving, yet all-seeing. This horrid, disgusting, repulsing room. I vomit, the sour contents flowing out disgustingly. He leaps and attacks me viciously, with the hungry eyes of a cannibal. He starts slashing at me with his long, yellow, and unclipped nails, clawing at my arms. I feel blood start to spill, and the scorching agony of my skin being torn apart. I can taste the metallic flavor on my tongue, mixed with the taste of bile. He clamps his yellow, unkept teeth onto my shoulder. I shriek loudly and bite my lip to shut myself up. I have to think. I have to. The pain is too wild, too powerful. Instead, my instincts push onto the cannibal, and I kick him off viciously, the roaring pain providing a rush of adrenaline. His bony, oddly strong, yet light body hits the back wall, and he shrieks in pain. I stumble up to my feet and shiver. I assess the situation. He's small, skinny, and acts before thinking. He looks to be starved and deprived of life. He's fast, but I'm burly. I look around the room for weapons, trying my best to ignore the gore that is his home. Intestines line the walls, and chunks of carnage dot the crimson tile. Lungs and bones lie dormant on the floor. I hold back the urge to vomit again, and spot a medium-sized piece of wood. Quickly, I dash to grab the planks as he once again launches himself at me. I whack at the air as hard as I can as he approaches. He makes a sound that's close to what a dog makes when you step on its tail. His body flops down to the floor, and he growls at me like he's some kind of wild animal. He grips my leg with his teeth, and I yelp. I grab my leg and slam his head into the wall with the plank. Blood begins pouring out of his pale face. I let go of my leg wound and start bashing the boy's head into the wall rapidly. Fresh crimson strays of blood into the dry blood that was already on the wall previously. His shrieks in agony and grunts with each blow. I couldn't imagine how painful this must have been to him. I continue with the beatings even after I initially notice he's dead. He deserves this, I think to myself, as if to calm my nerves that I'm actually murdering a man. Once I stop whacking him, I fall to my knees. I finally come to my senses and realize what this situation entitles. I just killed a cannibal. Would I go to jail for this? Surely not. I start to look at my soaked, bloody hands and knees, and I begin hyperventilating. My vision goes blurry, and I vomit once more. I'm losing my grip on reality, 1 second at a time. I feel the inner workings of my mind push me into madness, my thoughts spinning into a vortex as my reality of twisted thoughts manifest into action. I am the lion, and he was the gazelle. A purely animalistic urge swept over me, and I began to eat his carcass.